So, very action packed morning has happened in the world of sport. If you have to look at Indian cricket, there have been very few happenings there, especially based on Rohit's indecision. I'll come to what is that indecision later. But in the Australian Open, there has been some major developments when it comes to India and when it comes to the top seed. So let me immediately get into what has happened in the Australian Open. So Sania Mirza's journey is over in the Australian Open as she lost to Van Uytvanck and Kalinina in three major sets. 4-6, 6-4, 2-6. So Sania Mirza's Grand Slam journey is over. That is how it is a very sad beginning to the Australian Open for all you Indian fans, because Sania Mirza's doubles journey in the Australian Open is over, but her mixed doubles journey is still continuing with Rohan Bopanna. So we hope that she goes the whole distance when it comes to the Australian Open mixed doubles. But Sania Mirza has lost in the doubles in the Australian Open. 6-4, 4-6, 6-4, 2-6 to Van Uytvanck and Kalinina. The Belgian and Ukrainian duo have defeated her and her partner Janilina. So that is why Sania Mirza's doubles journey in the Australian Open is over, but her mixed doubles journey with Rohan Bopanna still remains. But if you have to look at the major upset, when you look at the women's singles, top seed Iga Swiatek is out. Iga Swiatek was beaten in straight sets 6-4, 6-4 by Elena Rybakina, and that is a major blow to Swiatek's chances, because she was one of the main contenders for the Australian Open title. But now the top seed and the world number one has been eliminated in the fourth round of this year's Australian Open. Already we have seen some major upsets in this Australian Open. Rafael Nadal getting eliminated in the second round. Now the top women's seed has been eliminated. Sania Mirza, on the other hand, it is a very sad way for her to go, but she will have the mixed doubles and the Dubai Open that will be held in February to look forward to. So that is one of the things. And when you ask me about when is the mixed doubles going to be, well, it is not yet highlighted. Maybe it will happen tomorrow, the mixed doubles for Sania Mirza and Rohan Bopanna. So unfortunately, that is the way it is. And now we have to hope that Sania goes the whole distance in the mixed doubles. So this morning wrap, I'm beginning with a very breaking news that Sania Mirza has been knocked out of the doubles tournament in the Australian Open. She's still there in the mixed doubles with Rohan Bopanna, and Iga Swiatek, the top women's seed, has been knocked out. Straight sets, Elena Rybakina 6-4, 6-4. So that is the way it has panned out in the Australian Open. Now when we look at Rohit Sharma, we now shift our attention from tennis, which has already happened, to cricket. Now the major talking point about all this is that Rohit Sharma and the Indian cricket team, they have won a record 7th bilateral series in India against New Zealand. If they win 3-0, they will go on top of the table in the ODI rankings that will be released by the ICC. So that is one major motivation that the Indian cricket team will be doing heading into the dead rubber in Indore. It was a comprehensive display by the Indian cricket team in Raipur. And there were two moments of indecision, if you have to look at it. Rohit Sharma at the toss. For 10 seconds, Rohit Sharma did not know what to do, whether to bat, whether to bowl. For 10 seconds, he was seen discussing with Tom Latham, and he had said at the toss that I had discussed with the team what has happened, but when I came out to the middle, I forgot. So he decided to bowl, and luckily it proved to be the right decision because India bundled New Zealand out for 108. And in the post-match presentation also, if you have to look at it, some very interesting things were said by Rohit Sharma. He said that I am not sure what I am going to do in Indore. That was related to whether it would be he will bowl first or bat first, because he's already challenged himself by bowling first in Raipur, and then he batted first in Hyderabad. So in that way, these two things have already happened. Now how will the Indian cricket team challenge themselves? And that is in the main question heading into Indore. Now, it was very interesting whether Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli will play a Ranji game prior to the Border Gavaskar Trophy, because the speculation was there and many people had said it, that yes, you should perhaps skip the Indore ODI and ensure that you play a bit of Ranji Trophy so that you get red ball practice. But it looks like both Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli are going to play the match in Indore, because Virat Kohli tweeted next destination Indore. Delhi would have been playing Andhra, because and Virat Kohli could have represented Delhi today, and but that doesn't look like him. Rohit Sharma would have been playing for Mumbai against Maharashtra if the situation was ideal in that sense. So there is nothing in that to suggest that Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli will play in the Ranji Trophy. So that is why now Rohit's indecision on two counts: what he will do in Indore and what happened in Chhattisgarh, in Raipur. That will be the way forward. And one hopes he overcomes the indecision. Mohammad Shami gave an interview to Umran Malik after the match in Raipur, and he said that, well, Umran Malik had said that he was interviewing his favorite bowler, Mohammad Shami, and that is a very, very good way to look at it. But unfortunately, there was a question about Jasprit Bumrah, and Mohammad Shami said that yes, his absence is telling, but he hopes that he will be back. And he talked about the catch, because remember, Mohammad Shami did injure himself. He had also injured himself in Hyderabad, but now he is fine. He told Umran Malik that yes, it is stinging after taking the return catch, but yes, I am totally fine. So there's nothing to worry about in that aspect. So Mohammad Shami and Umran Malik, they had a nice banter at the end of the India versus New Zealand game in Raipur. And now, after tennis and after we look at what has happened in cricket, we now go to the wrestling bit. And apparently, there is not much, there is a very, very developing news that is happening at this point in time with the wrestlers who had attended the national camp. Remember, the national camp has gotten cancelled. And that is why now it is a very, very problematic situation, because now what is the thing? National players return after tournament stands cancelled. They have shown disappointment. The wrestlers have said that the tournament should have continued and all the hard work of the wrestlers got wasted. But what is the main situation as to why the wrestling nationals were cancelled? Because this is what one statement that came yesterday. I said the Ministry of Sports has communicated to the WFI that in view of the government's decision to appoint an oversight committee, WFI will suspend all ongoing activities with immediate effect unless the oversight committee is formally appointed to take over the day-to-day functioning. In view of the direction, the WFI has been asked to cancel the ongoing ranking tournament in Gonda. So that is why, with the oversight committee not being formed yet and not been named formally, now it is imperative that the WFI had to cancel the tournament in Gonda. And that's why the wrestlers, the other wrestlers who were not part of the protest, they had done all the hard work, but now they are no longer in the frame. And that is why they have expressed their disappointment. One of the unfortunate incidences behind this entire wrestler protest and the WFI standoff is that other wrestlers who are wanting to stake a claim now, they cannot get it. So that is the very unfortunate situation that the wrestlers have encountered. So here is what it is. I'll be back with a detailed explainer on what is the current situation regarding the WFI and the oversight committee. Remember, in simple points, the WFI will have to cancel all its activities, and the day-to-day activities will be managed by the oversight committee once it is named. So once it's named, they will continue, and there is a probe that will happen, and in 4 weeks' time, the probe will come out with a result as to what the allegations that have been leveled against WFI President Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, whether it is true or not. So that is an action-packed morning wrap. So there is plenty of sporting action today. Remember, there is the India Under-19 Women's World Cup encounter. India had lost to Australia very badly yesterday. Now they will take on Sri Lanka. The winner, and if Australia wins it, India and Australia will be the two teams from that group to go into the semi-final. On the other hand, today is another major day in hockey, with India taking on New Zealand in the crossover encounter. Remember, if India wins this, they face Belgium in the quarterfinal on 24th. So that is a huge, these 2 days, 22 and 24th, will be huge days in Indian hockey. So stay tuned to Sports Today for all the latest information. We will be there with all the breaking news and updates. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget to download the SportsTalk mobile app, because they have all the T20 league highlights, BBL, CPL, IPL, ILT20 and also the SA20. They also have highlights of the Australian Open and also the Hockey World Cup. Thank you.